Hello, hello. Let me just get the game over here. And as you could tell, new thumbnail. Um, that's right. I said we were gonna get the power. Okay, that's fine. We'll do the coal first. I do need to rewire the power. Um, let's see. I need one for the plastic. I need modular frames. Okay. I'll still update the power a little bit. But it's important to note that I'll need to also get the power rerouted, which I said I would do this stream, but I forgot about it. And I already named the stream, so think we'll get the power in before we reroute the power. Just to avoid any potential bugs and glitches. Okay. I mean, I still need modular frames, so let me go get those. Because I'll need truck stations. Now the question is, where exactly do I want the coal and sulfur plant to be? I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. Definitely needs to connect these roads. But I'll also do that later. I need to fix that. Okay, I think I have to kind of turn it here. I'm not able to leave it. But I do have the space over here to work with. So let's see, if I build walls in here. issue is if I have it over here, the train station won't exactly be able to place or connect to it. So if I wanted to move this by train, I can't. And turbo fuel will definitely need to get fuel from the train station. So I'm at about 1,100. And I assume powering these would cause problems with that, right? Yeah. So where exactly do I want this to be? Could take the train, the rails, and direct them over that way. That looks like iron. Okay, it is. There's a lot of iron in this area. It's funny to think that the height was decided by that, and I'm not actually building over that at all now. Okay. Could potentially throw it over here. And then just have the fuel kind of pushed down into here. I do want a train station to connect it. So I'm not sure. Can't do here because that's a ramp. Unless I make this flatter down and then move it to the left. I could do that. Essentially what I would do is take out these, leave this temporarily so the train can go back up and down. And I would have to clear you out. Okay, let's do it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen out of this. Okay, yeah. Because it doesn't actually go this way. Okay. And I'll leave that there for the time being. It would go out to, I want to say here. Which means I'd need 2 more out this way. Possibly 2 more back this way because it's 4.5. Okay. It's here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Cannot be notched. Okay, fair enough. Pretty sure it's that one. Okay. And that's where the train station would go. Okay. If I'm correct, it would come up this way. And this is going to be a different train, by the way. This won't be the same train. This would be for 1, 2, 3. So this would either be coal or sulfur. And then we'll go at 10. So there would be a gap. And then whichever one I don't have yet. Let's place this out on both sides. And it would go out to here, which is kind of just right near there. Okay, there's still a 1 platform gap. That works out. Now I need a train station going this way here. Then I need freight platforms going back this way. I need plastic. Oh wait, not that way. It's not based on the train, it's based on the... There we go. Now I just have to head back up. And now we get a freight platform. I want to say 3 of these. I would skip this and place these, but I can't, so we're going to get empty platform with railway. And then we get 3 more freight platforms. All of which should be facing this way. I don't know why that's doing that. Okay, cool. So now I just have to figure out how I can get this to work better without using this track. And I have an idea. If I take this and throw it back onto the same rail. Too long, okay. That's not right. And then I have to change this down here. Because, this track is based on this over here. So... it says it turns too sharply. That's just because it's on the wrong side. Let's do that. Nice. Now, can break these. Cool. And for the time being, we'll do that. Now the train will go through the station and then curve around here. And that's kind of what I want. I want this to go the 1.5. Too short. Oh wait, I think it said player was in the way. Okay, cool. Now this can turn into here perfectly fine. And even better, I can just get this to go all the way down here. It's one of the areas where the tracks kind of split up perfectly fine. Oh. Now over here, I just build. I could do a truck station that connects from the 3 train stations. That would work out, I guess. And then I could deliver it to different areas. Cool. I could do that, should I though? I think truck stations are a little bit larger than this is. Oh, but I like that it actually works like in an opposite way. That's really cool. It's almost like it was set up to allow this kind of thing. Yeah, no, it definitely had to have been set up to allow this kind of thing specifically. Nope, that's not right. Oh, needs to go over more. And that's intersecting with another, okay. Also, I think my rotors just got moved because of being full, so I gotta check. Dismantle crates. Okay, that doesn't work because of that. I suppose I still kind of want to do it, though. It's definitely in the dismantle crate over here. But where over here? Ah, there it is. 86 rotors. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Is that biomass? Oh, cool. Okay. So now I got rotors back. Say I want the truck station in the very center to be the one that lines up. And then the one over here will come close. Close to lining up, but not quite there. And then same with the one over here. Then we get this one, which will kind of line up. And then we get this one, which I need more rotors for. That's fine. No. I went to the typing thing, and that's kind of annoying. There we go. I think I'm going to temporarily disable the motor farm. Just until I can get more rotors. You know, it could have been overclock. Well, it could have been using so much power. I have all these factories over here overclocked. I also have a dismantle crate over here I could probably check out. I know this is backed up, so I'll just take from here for now. But yeah, I don't have any power shards. So let me craft up 3 of them. And I'm assuming this is going to take about 100 megawatts, right? Nope, 50. That's fine. I can run with 50. This is using 5 per minute, which means once this fills up, and this fills up, it'll actually bottleneck those into the storage container. And that's exactly what I want. Because the machine will fill up even before all the crafting, or all the crafted material fills up. It looks like plastic has finally stopped. Rubber, I just need to take. I think I'm not out of rubber, so it won't be used for anything. But plastic has been being used for circuit boards for a while. Which is why it's good that I have a plastic thing down here. I need to get a road over to here. I just realized that. Oh wait, that's what that road could be too. That would work out pretty well, I think. Alright, and this is gonna be level, and that's gonna be level. So now, I guess what I'll do maybe is that'll be concrete. That'll be concrete, and you'll kind of like turn into here. Actually, let me get 3 of them. Okay. And I'll put this down here. I could go with a half factory zone here. Yeah, I definitely want this to be backwards to match this. And that's where truck stations would take from. Something like that would work out. And then I need 3 on the outside, which I don't have just yet. And I think I need to go like that. Something like that. And I think, hang on, if I head over here, that's like halfway back. Can I do that over here without it getting annoying? Yes, I can. Easy. Okay. And then I need to go to colors. And all the side ones will be white. There we go. And later, this will connect up to down there. Okay. So these would drive into here, and this is where it would be picked up. So I'm pretty sure it should take from here, which means the vehicle should load. No, wait. Yeah, I think that's how it is. That always confuses me for some reason. But I think load means it takes from... No, definitely not. These need to be set to unload. Unload is where it... There we go. Because it says vehicle settings, but it's based on the station. It's unloading the station. There we go. And then all I have to do is make some kind of a area for the factories to go. And of course we'll do this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be 4.5. Or not. Right, we'll do like 5.5, I guess. Or we'll do 5. Okay. So now I'll go to the assembler. And the two things that I'm going to want to make here are compacted coal and black powder. Compacted coal is 25 per minute of each, and then black powder is 15 per minute. So for each of these factories, I'd be using 40 per minute. I probably could get away with making a bunch of these, honestly. I'm not sure how much I want to make. 40 per minute. That means, let's check these nodes over here real quick. Okay, interesting. That means I could make 6 of each of those just from that coal vein. But let's check the sulfur down here. And, okay, well that's gonna be 60, which means I couldn't do that. 60 is only 1. So I'll definitely have to grab sulfur from over that direction. I think I know what I'll do here. It's gonna be interesting at best, I will say that. Okay. And then we'll go like that. Um, okay, I don't think a truck will fit under here. How about under here? I think a truck could stand to fit under there. Perhaps I should connect these roads so I can find out. What if I do that? Okay, let's go with catwalks real quick. Oops. Okay, I think I want to do... Oh. Those won't get any patterns because those are one ways. Maybe I'll give them arrows. I try to use this one instead? That one should guarantee it. Nope. Okay. That could be problematic. Interesting. Okay, I think that works. Okay. Okay, let's try this one. No. Hmm. Okay, that works. Alright. Put that right there. Okay, what if I do this instead? We're gonna take this, point it there, H, and then move it back. No. I'll have to do the same thing I did down there. Oh no, this is different, because that's just a small curve. Okay. I'll go like that. What I need is these to be center lines. They might be a little weird looking, but that's okay. Okay, let's rotate this pattern like so. And then we can move this in. Perfect. And never mind. Okay. Now I just gotta clear these out. Nice. Okay. So now I head over here. Now initially turning like this wouldn't be allowed, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. Aha. So that wouldn't be on the right side of the road to begin with. But that's fine. If I were to have a road over here, I assume I'd be able to go under this. If this were longer. Oops. Okay. Would I be able to safely go under this? Yes, but not by much. I want a little bit of headroom. So we'll go up one more. Cool. And then I'd probably want to do the same thing over here. Let's see. I also want these to be dotted lines. Because passing in here would be allowed. Whoops. And then... Oh, that's wrong. Wait a minute. go. And I guess that makes sense that it would be the same over there. Doesn't have to be, though. And, we'll do that. And over here... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I see. There we go. And then that goes right there. Huh. Okay, I see now. Then I'd go over here and do this. So that works. Center line like so. Remove these. And then center dotted lines all the way down. Almost all the way down. It's E. I gotta keep remembering it's E. That's pattern removal. Nice. And I don't think I need the same thing down that way. Quite slow backwards. But basically, if I want to collect it, I can go up here. Pretty much just go around. And then I can load cargo onto the truck, which means I do have to change those. I guess I could just do a U-turn here, but I don't want that. So... do that. Cool. And then I could probably go that way with it. Of course, you have to look out for trucks that are entering the. Actually, no, entering there just makes that more optimal. This is where the central line would begin, or I guess all of them. And I guess I'll continue this one more later. I do want to try to get some other stuff into my day, so I think pretty soon I'll call it for this stream. Let's see. Okay, that goes out to there. Yeah, let me get these in and then I'll call it for the stream. Modular frames are in here. So I want to try and do some other stuff when I have the chance. And this game's kind of been taking all my attention. Alright, we're out of rotors. I'll deal with that in the next one. I'll see everyone next time. And I'll finish up with the concrete and not concrete. The coal and sulfur. I'll make the compact coal and black powder factories, and I'll find a way to connect a new train to different veins of sulfur and coal along the way. And I'll see you there.